The portion of the cell cycle that is not interphase is going to be what we call the mitotic phase. And the mitotic phase, as you can see here, is just shown in the pink color, is a much shorter phase than interphase is going to be. Now we commonly refer to this as just the M phase for short. And the M phase is made up of two different parts, and we see them listed here. We have what's called mitosis. Another word for that is karyokinesis. Okay, so karyokinesis is just another way to refer to mitosis. With the mitosis process, and mitosis is the way that I'll refer to it, that is really division, specifically of the nucleus. And when we divide the nucleus, we are also dividing everything inside of it. And so since we're dividing everything inside the nucleus, we are talking about the chromosomes here. So in mitosis, we're going to be dividing up into two different cells eventually, the contents of that one single nucleus that we started the whole cell cycle with. Cytokinesis is going to be division of the cytoplasm. Now, another way to look at that is this is basically division of the rest of the cell. So mitosis is going to divide the nucleus, then we're going to follow that up with cytokinesis, which will again divide the rest of the cell, so that ultimately with this whole process, the cell cycle, we start with one cell and we're going to split that parent cell into two daughter cells. And then these two daughter cells that we get, we expect them to be identical to each other, and also identical to the parent cell. Now, whenever we have something that is identical like this, and we're talking genetically identical, that is what we commonly refer to as a clone. So anytime someone uses the word clone, we're talking about something that is genetically identical. There's no variation there. If we start off talking about mitosis, mitosis itself is divided into 5 different phases. So you can see those phases here. We have prophase, prometaphase, metaphase, anaphase, and then we finish it up with telophase. So overall, what mitosis is going to do is we're going to start off with a single cell that has a nucleus inside of it, and there will be certainly DNA inside of that nucleus. And then through the process of mitosis, we're going to take that single cell, which we refer to as a parent cell, so I'll write that here. We're going to go through these 5 phases, and we're going to take that parent cell, and we're going to end up splitting the nucleus into 2 different cells. And this really will be mitosis along with the cytokinesis part, because that will split the remainder of the cells. These 2 cells, those are the daughter cells. And these daughter cells, as we mentioned, they'll be identical to each other. They'll be identical to that original parent cell. And this overall process is good for producing somatic cells. And these somatic cells would be found really all over the body. This would be a plant body and an animal body. So these somatic cells are going to be for the purpose of growth and development. They would be for tissue renewal. And then in some cases, they're also going to be involved in reproduction. But this type of reproduction that we're talking about is going to be asexual reproduction, which is producing cells that are just like the original parent cell. Now, while that's not real common when we're talking about animals, that is going to be something that is very common in the plant kingdom.